So guys, for our push-up, what we're going to be looking at is a few different scaling options, as well as how to improve on it once you get to a full body weight push-up, because often people get to body weight and maybe a weight vest and that's as far as they want to load it, but there is a way to keep going. So what we're going to look at is the movement that we're aiming for first. So there's many variations of a push-up: wide hands, elbows close to the body as opposed to out. There's lots of things you can do, but we're going to look at one specifically. Okay, neither are wrong, they're just different. Target more emphasis on different muscles. So we're going to have the hands, they're going to be slightly turned in a little bit. Now that's going to make your elbow feel a little bit better, because our elbows on this one, they're going to be coming out wide. Okay, so we're going to try and straighten the body. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and tuck my core a little bit upwards so that my abs are slightly on. Okay, I'm going to try and keep my body as still as possible during the movement. My elbows are going to come wide out to the side. I go as deep as my body allows me to, and then back up. So we're aiming for full range. That's how you know if you need to scale it or not. Okay. The next part we add is our knees. If we can't reach a full body weight push-up, okay, I'm going to get rid of my hips. So from my knees to my shoulders, I want to try and make it straight. I then go and set my hands, and hopefully when I'm at the bottom, they're about in line with my chest where my hands are. I'm pushing up, trying to keep my body nice and straight. Okay. Lastly, if you need some extra help again on top of that, what we can do is come to a bench. You can go knees on the bench. Okay. The more incline you are when you tilt yourself up, the easier it gets, and then you can work your way to be flatter and more horizontal over time. Another option is if you have a bench or a wall at home, you can set up the bench to be higher, and you can just stay on your toes the whole time without going on your knees and working your way down to be flatter. So I'll start here, my chest hits the bar, okay, right where my hands are, and then I push up. Each week from there, I might choose a slightly lower platform and hit the same numbers. Okay, and then eventually I'll get to the floor and I'll be able to do it more horizontal. If you have things like a weight vest and you get to body weight and you're wanting to improve that, you can get someone to put a plate on your back. So if you're in a position here and you get one of your friends or family members or whoever to come and put a plate on your back, you can also load up the push-up. One of my preferred and favourite ways above other bench pressing and movements, because of the distribution of the loading on the joints, is a lot cleaner. So sinking down, and now I've got 10 kilos extra on my back, or whatever the weight is that you put, and you can keep building up from there on. Okay, that's our push-up.